pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starter, Max Scherzer.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
J.J. Weatherholt now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. The next offering misses. 1-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
On the ground to first. The tag, and he's out. So 2 down now, and here is Manny Ramirez. That's to third. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back inside Fenway Park, and on the hill in this one, it's Walker Buehler. What do you have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one ripped right center field. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Alex Bregman. Bregman takes downstairs. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Buehler deals. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Jenkins under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Kyle Tucker. Tap foul at the plate. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. And that one popped in the air left field. Ramirez grabs it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Dalton rushing. The next to hit takes outside. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Fought off foul. Buehler turns, kicks, fires.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. Jenkins try to get to it. Tracks it down for the out. And the inning is over. Back here at Fenway, top of the second. And here's the first baseman, Jake Berger. Max Scherzer back to work. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Next to hit, Walker Jenkins. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And first offering is fouled off.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Jordan Lawler. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Strike.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bazzana. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Walker Buehler will go back to work. Late on that fastball.
It's 0-1.
Comes up empty.
0-2.
And he grounds one to the right side. Berger handles, throws to first, and quickly one away in the second. And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. Headed towards the corner. And makes the grab. That's out number 2. Gleyber Torres up to hit. That one ripped. And it hits off the monster.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, nabs it, and that ends the inning. Back here in Boston, here's Jason Hayward.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward. Now pitching, Jake Arrieta.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Johnny Bench stands in now and watches strike one. In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And that one finds its way through. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defender.
Bregman over to Torres. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Braun takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And another ball.
2-0.
Gets the slider in there for a strike. Next one just misses. And now it's 3-2.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Bazzana puts it away, and that is that. As we go to the last of the third, here's the center fielder, Travis Bazzana. Buehler back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Jenkins sizing this one up, makes the catch for the out. Now it's Alex Bregman. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. So here's Kyle Tucker now. On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out. Here's the catcher to hit. Dalton Rushing. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. Back now at Fenway as we go to the top of the fourth. And now here is J.J. Weatherholt. On the ground. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Go ahead run on base. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. There's a line drive to left field. Reaching, try, but can't bring it in. Weatherholt headed for the plate. Now 2 met at third, and that's going to be an out. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Hit in the air, left field. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The tag gets in, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back here in Boston, here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
The left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Nasty pitch right there. 0-1.
Well, these players, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Fires over to first, and 1 gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. 0 for 1 so far. In the air, center field, Jenkins on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And a foul ball. And the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now back.
Here's Gleyber Torres. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Up the middle, Weatherholt tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back in Boston, now the third baseman, Jordan Lawler. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And it's off the Green Monster. Around second now as they still don't have it. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. And the batter now, Jason Hayward. And the sweeper is off the plate.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Ramirez right there to make the grab. And there's one away. So up next, Johnny Bench. Up the middle, Weatherholt. In plenty of time to first, got the out. 2 down, bases empty. Gleyber Torres getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. No, with the shift on, hits right into it. Throws to first in time. And Gleyber Torres. Back here at Fenway, and here is J.J. Weatherholt. Just missed.
Ball. 1-0.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just kept it simple. Played.
Runner takes off. Pitches
Tap
low.
the ball. Head on the
Throw.
tag.
Got him. What a laser from Johnny Bench. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
In the air, left field, Ramirez puts it away for the out. Here's Alex Bregman, 1 for 2.
Alex Bregman.
High chopper to third. Lawler on to first. That's the inning. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And now the DH, Ryan Braun. Schultz back to work. That's in there. Strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1. Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That's outside, and the count is 2-0. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. The throw in, rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ramirez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Jenkins makes the catch. One away. Jake Berger now at the plate. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Jenkins, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. That one outside. Ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. So they're all loaded up. Digging in, Jordan Lawler.
Felt definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one.
That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the monster. The run comes in to score from second. Runner around third on his way to the plate. They've cleared the bases.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Check swing, no appeal. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Way out front for strike two.
Full count.
Base knock center field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. The throw in, now around second, going for third. And he's got an RBI triple.
Comes through with the RBI. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that base.
Ground ball up the middle. And it's through for a hit. In comes the run from third to add on.
Picks himself up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And a strike to Glaber. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Jenkins makes the catch. Oh, and he's tagging from first. So the batting order turns over. Next is the designated hitter, Ryan Braun. And first offering is fouled off. The big sixth spot already on the board this inning, and we're in the top half of the sixth. The 1-1 is fouled off.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
On the ground to third. Bregman to first. That'll end the inning. Well, we go bottom six. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. The pitch was dotted down and away. Good location, but a great job at the plate to spoil it and drive it the other way. Beautiful swing.
Buehler fires.
Strike two.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Going to count 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. So digging in, Manny Ramirez. Mark Davis taking over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
First
That's
pitch
the ball.
doesn't find the zone.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to
No,
Fenway
that
Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. And another ball. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Next to hit, Walker Jenkins. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. And Gleyber Torres with a chance to make an impact here with 2 away. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great.
And that one gets away at the plate. Bench down to first with it. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here at Fenway Park, here's the shortstop at the plate, J.J. Weatherholt. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Manny Ramirez will hit next. 1 for 3.
One out.
Two balls, no strikes to
ball.
count. 1 out, base is empty. And that one fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. 1 down, base is empty. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs. Jake Berger digs in now.
Jake Berger.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Fenway, and now the shortstop, J.J. Weatherholt. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Travis Bazzana.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Jenkins makes the grab. 2 down. So up next, Alex Bregman. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Hard hit to third. Tosses across to first. Inning over. Back inside Fenway Park. We're at the top of the 8th. Leading off, Walker Jenkins. And first offering is fouled off. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Now it's going to be Jordan Lawler. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Kurtz snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Jason Hayward getting ready to hit. That one hops against the fence. The throw to third, safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-2.
2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Jenkins makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Kyle Tucker. Late on that fastball.
No balls. 1 strike.
Line drive. Torres over to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Dalton rushing the next to hit. Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one. A new pitcher in the game, Josh Hader.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Rushing leads off first with 1 away. Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
Full count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Rips one to right. Fair ball. Coming home to second, but way too late. Safe there. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back now at Fenway, and here is Gleyber Torres. Pitch misses. 1-0. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack one on the board. It's 8-2. Braun now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And that's a base hit.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it hits off the monster. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Now second and third, and nobody out.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just about got it out of here.
That one the other way. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jake Berger. This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Weatherholt, the runner at third. Ramirez at first with no outs. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Over the monster. It's their second home run of the inning. And they add on. It's 12-2. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. Out there to center. Bazana makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So digging in, Jordan Lawler. He's already homered in this game. Chop to third. Bregman. Over to first. Great pick. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jason Hayward. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
To the right side. To first. And that's the 3rd out. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
So they turn to their closer, Lee Smith.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Torres now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
Ripped to third and caught. Scale of 1 to 10. How good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it.
Key to this game was that huge 6th inning. They jumped all over the opposing pitching, and it was like they knew what was coming. And that kind of confidence.